The armed forces of the Philippines and its modernization drive is now on the second horizon, in which multiple projects are either being planned or on the process of materialization. One of those things belongs to the Philippine Navy, in which it desires to obtain a platform capable enough to be a deterrent, such as submarines and vessels that will replace a portion of old World War II-era vessels such as the Offshore Patrol Vessels, OPVs, in which its program calls for at least six units. Now, such plans for offshore patrol vessels recently became more known in mainstream media as Secretary of National Defense Mr. Delfin Lorenzana surprisingly discloses that the Philippine Navy will acquire such number of OPVs, as he said, from an Australian-based shipbuilding company Austal, in which it obtains a shipbuilding facility in Balambon, Cebu City. From that point of view alone, this announcement at first comes with both enthusiasm and doubt, in the sense that while this may mean more pride for the Filipino workers of the shipyard where they will build OPVs for the country and its national interest, it may also mean that the thoughts of the technical working group of the Navy at that moment was seen to get set aside, in which it may get problematic unless resolved. Nevertheless, the desire of the Defense Department to have this project on the roll is still a good thing, considering that this is one of the plans that the naval forces ought to prioritize, so as this will define the future patrol capabilities of the naval fleet. And with the announcement with regards to the deal, things remain to be seen, given that the works made by the technical working group about it are still ongoing, all in which they still assess supplier proposals as well as determining the specifications in which they see fit for the Navy to have in its Offshore Patrol Vessel Program. With the hype such an announcement brought in the defense community, it is of no doubt that the interest with regards to the company itself, its products, and other details will be increased, in the sense that these things may complement the needs of the naval fleet if it proceeds, as it will get composed of newer hulls as the time passes by. On its website, Austal describes itself as an Australian-based shipbuilder, defense contractor, and a partner of choice with regards to maritime technology. Given its global footprint, it serves its product to a wide range of customers which are both military and civilian in nature. Its main base is in Henderson, Western Australia, with shipyards situated in Mobile, Alabama, USA, and Balambon, Cebu City, Philippines. Both the Australian and U.S. shipyards are specialized in defense-related vessels, while civilian ones are presently produced in the Philippine Queen City of the South, Ref. The shipbuilding company is notable with regards to the vessels it produced, where several of it comes as revolutionary with regards to the design. Such ships definitely include the U.S. Independence-class littoral combat ships, where it was produced with the partnership of the U.S. shipbuilding company General Dynamics. It also produced numerous products in which it used aluminum as its primary material, in which they consider as high performance, where it is considered their expertise in terms of shipbuilding and construction. With regards to the Philippine Navy Offshore Patrol Vessel (OPV) program, the shipbuilding company submits its tender along with its competitors, which a bit provides some significance to the statements made by the National Defense Secretary. This shows that the Australian shipbuilding company, alongside its competitors, is keen to bag the award for this project, wherein they can penetrate the Philippine military market in a way that these vessels serve as a foundation, with potentials rising up to be a prospective supplier given if these things go in this way. With this shipbuilding company submitting its design to the Navy, it is worth discussing the tender itself, given that specifications in detail aren't available as for the moment, with the technical working group perhaps still taking its time to form the criteria that they are looking for, especially in an offshore patrol vessel in which the naval fleet being the end user. In this project, Austal submits its design, in which it is derived from the Cape-class patrol boats of the Royal Australian Navy and Australian Border Force, where it complemented with the Armidale-class patrol boats on patrol roles, in which several of such vessels participated in joint maritime patrols in areas like the waters of Zamboanga City. Although it is derived from the Cape-class patrol boats, these vessels offered by Austal will be larger, with 80 meters in length, the steel used in building the hull of the vessel, and obtains a helicopter deck as well as Austal's Marine Link ship control system and ride control technology. To take note, the Cape-class patrol boats in service with the Royal Australian Navy is at 57.8 meters in length and produced in aluminum that Austal usually uses in its ships. With little details regarding the specifications in which the technical working group may still working on, perhaps a little idea may be provided with inputs coming from the members of this defense forum. To surmise the notes there, The considerations will definitely include the features that the Cape-class vessels presently obtain plus features added in their submitted design such as having RHIB davits and funnel on the midsection portion of the vessel, giving space for the helicopter landing pad on the stern of the ship. Add also that the Navy with its technical group considers that such OPV shall be armed with a 76mm cannon, two 30mm secondary guns with spaces provided for short air defenses, and anti-ship missiles. These weapons will definitely make these vessels more armed than a usual OPV provided that if these systems push through along the program with the hull. Other than the design features that Austal disclosed, the aspirations of the technical team might as well be hopeful that such weapons will be fitted given if the ships are found to be within their criteria. Otherwise, their assessments may consider other vessels in which results may not much as clear until things are getting clear and settled. On the tender given by Austal as well as numerous others in this project, it comes with hopes and aspirations that a right choice shall be made in part of the technical team where, if all push through, will definitely end the problems to the fleet especially with regards to its operations to the old hulls that badly needs rest. From there, the naval fleet may become more efficient in its operations given that newer hulls have lesser maintenance demands to keep it operational compared to the ones that it will replace. Not only that, but these replacements also come with a better fleet wherein it will these things get armed more to the teeth, will help the organization deliver its mandate better in a sense that territorial seas that is better secured as what it is today.